Hello and welcome to another video. And in this video, I'm just gonna be showing you a little bit of what is my progress and what I have been doing from the last video that you saw of Galaxy Live to this one. Because I said that I wasn't gonna record every moment or every time that I get into the game and play, because sometimes I just get into the game to collect the resources and so. But now I think I have, quite a few upgrades and changes compared to last time I uploaded something of Galaxy Life. So I'm gonna show um, some of the basic things. For example, you can see that I have almost all the mines and compact houses at level 6, which is kind of decent because it gives me a ton of resources. I have two banks and two silos at level 8, and another bank and silo at level 1. I still have to upgrade those. My warp gates are level 3. I have both the training camp and the factory at level 2, as well as the starport and the laboratory at level 2. In the starport, I'm already researching the wasp type, the unit, that has more damage than my vehicles on the factory, but it's gonna be a little bit more expensive to, get. Almost all my turrets are level 3, with the exception of one sniper tower that is level 4 and the missile launcher that is level 1, and it's really expensive to get to level 2. My star base is level 4. I already have enough star batteries, but I don't have the gold or the mana light for that. But still, I have quite a decent, amount of upgrades there. My flamethrowers are level 3, my marines level 2, my S strikes level 2, my beetle tanks level 2, and my bazookas level 2. I'm gonna be trying to upgrade both my beetle tanks and my S strikes a little bit more, at least to level 4 or 5 when I can. Also, I have, as you can see here, the refinery to, convert some minerals into some gifts that I have been doing, but they usually give me coins. Last time I get a good one, it was 3 shoulder pads from the Green Beret unit. So that's all, and from the collections, you can see that I already have a Green Beret, a Starlinator, a Fly Trap, 2 Blue Traps, 1 Colossus, and 1 Zeppelin, as well as some, bombs, strikes, and so here. Outside of that, what else is new? Yeah, I have a friend here. I just randomly got, like a friend request, and I see that he has been attacked. Last night he had a very different information on his things. Everything on the compact houses was here, and all the towers were here. So he was very exposed up here, and the warp gates were down here. Now everything is changed. Huh? Anyway, let me help him a little bit, because he doesn't have anything in construction right now. And I didn't got anything. No problem. And what else? Oh yeah, the battle log. I was attacked. That's why I have this colony shield. But as you can see, the attack wasn't a great thing because the enemy wasn't able to loot almost anything from me. So I'm just waiting for the colony shield to end, or to be very close to end, and attack that person. That way I can make use of the colony shield to, gather some resources like I just did. Like I got almost 200k of gold and minerals at the same time. Then I attack the person with the troops that I have here. 10 flamethrowers, 1 kamikaze, 11 bazookas, 5 beetle tanks, and 4 S strikes. After that, it is gonna be, I think, the next video of Galaxy Life, my revenge on that attack. After that, I'm gonna continue the missions, specifically this one, to prepare for the S strike 4 out of 4. That is deploying 2 kamikazes to destroy Farbit's walls, and deploying 10 S strikes into his planet, as well as destroying it. I'm already kind of prepared, I think, because I already have the S strikes ready to go to my warp gates. and I have 10 bazookas and 1 kamikaze. So uh, I'm gonna try to time, my own times. So when the colony shield is close to expire, I attack that guy, I get my revenge, and then when I get my revenge, these troops are gonna be, used on the attack, so they will no longer be here. And by the time the attack ends, the airstrikes and the bazookas are gonna be here on my warp gates. I'm gonna try to make the space for the second kamikaze, and then I'm gonna do the attack on Firebeat's planet to continue, the missions a little bit. Aside of that, I'm not planning like the great thing. Like I can put 2 more compact houses, 2 more mines, 1 more bank, 1 more silo, and 1 observatory. But as you can see, I don't have a lot of space remaining here. Like I almost use everything because I usually don't clean the spiracles, the spider rocks, and all of that, the craters. I just take them when either they're really ugly and are, taking space on where I already have something, or when I have a mission to take it, or to clean or recycle something. But I guess I'm gonna have to, for example, clean this little zone here. So the turrets are gonna go here, or at least in this part. I'm gonna leave this one alone. And here I can move the banks and the silos. And I probably gonna be using this tool later on. Maybe after Firebeat's attack, I'm gonna use this tool in a video to try and reorganize everything because I already got the hang of how, the invasions work. I thought that if the enemy is destroyed, the starbase, with the starbase, they were gonna get the majority of my resources looted. And I was thinking, oh well, so the most, important thing for me are the starbase and the silos as well as the banks. And it kinda is because, the main objective is, to destroy the starbase. But I also used to think that the mines and compact houses were really important because, this is your source from where you get all the other resources except the chips. But turns out that if the enemy destroys your mines and compact houses, or if you do that, you are not gonna be getting a ton of resources. Like you're gonna be getting a part of what they store, like for example, a part of the 516 that are there right now. And the important resource, or the building to destroy is the bank and the silo. Sorry for the noise. There's a cat right outside my window trying to be annoying. But anyway, uh, so this is the compact houses and the mines are not as important as I thought. It turns out the most important are these, the silos, the banks, and the turrets, as well as maybe the warp gates. Because of course, if the turrets fall, you don't have anything else. And if the warp gates get destroyed, all of your units inside automatically die. And then you will have to, go to the factory or the starport or the training camp and do more. So what I have planned to do, because I still don't have, the concept or the idea of how it's gonna be my formation, but I think that maybe I'm gonna be, for example, putting the compact houses here on the right and the mines here on the left, like they are right now. So the compact houses are gonna be mirroring what the mines are right now here, but maybe a little bit more like expanded to the sides to have more space. Behind the mines, I'm either gonna put walls and then the turrets, or in front of the mines and compact houses, they're gonna be the walls used to annoy the enemy. And behind the walls, compact houses and mines, I'm gonna have the turrets. And I'm gonna try to have kind of like a balance. Like, for example, if I have on one side, 2 sniper towers, I'm gonna try to also have 2 cannon blast. Because another weakness that I have is, for example, on the left side, I have 3 sniper towers. And on the right side, I have 3 cannon blast. So, what does that mean? It means that, for example, if the enemy throws on my left side something like S strikes, they're gonna get immediately destroyed by the sniper towers because they're really good at dealing with the S strikes. But if the enemies throw on my my right side, the S strikes, the cannon blast are not gonna be as good. So the the cannons are not gonna take down the, you know, uh, the airstrikes, and the airstrikes are gonna be able to get into my base, destroy my warp gates, or my compact houses, or my mines, and all of that. Not only that, but for example, here, up here, I have a cannon blast, a sniper tower, and a cannon blast again very close to each other. Then on the side, I have a sniper tower and the missile launcher. So means that I'm very vulnerable down here to aerial attacks. And up here, I'm very vulnerable to attacks with vehicles because the cannon blast doesn't have as much damage as the sniper tower to take down vehicles, and the sniper tower is probably gonna get immediately destroyed while it's trying to take down a beetle tank or a colossus or something like that. So I'm gonna try to use the mines and the compact houses as walls on the sides. Then I will see on what place I put the real walls, and behind those things I'm gonna have the cannon blast. And because these are gonna be on the sides, like making a V shape, up here I'm gonna try to use the starport, the factory, the training camp, as well as the refinery and the laboratory as walls. Like, I'm gonna use two of those buildings to kind of protect here, another two or three to protect this zone, and in the center I'm gonna have the banks, the silos, my starbase, and I'm gonna have one warp gate exactly where it is right now here, but the other is gonna be mirroring on this side, so I can have like the most valuable things centered on my planet, and the things that can be looted but are not as important as the others are gonna be on the external side, which is gonna be a little bit of a shame because I like, the this kind of games where you build your city or things like that, and I like to have my houses and similar buildings like being the core or the things that is protected and is like organized. Like right now that I have organized compact houses one side and the mines on the other side, and all of them are facing the same direction. But anyway, that's gonna be what I'm gonna be doing. And I still have here on defenses quite some walls to build. So I'm gonna have to, use quite a bit of coins to make my defense nice. Traps, I have already used the majority. Yes, you can see here on the left side and the right side. This has been like the points I have been attacked the most. So that's where I'm putting the mines for now. And I'm gonna be putting both the defense bunker and the friends bunker. I don't think I'm gonna be using the friends bunker at all because I have just one friend and it's the same level as me, so I don't think he's gonna be giving me much help. And not at all, because when I visited him last night, I saw that all of his units are just bazookas and lanzallamas. Sorry, I'm flamethrowers. That word escaped me. I said it on Spanish by mistake. And yeah, he doesn't have like a lot of units on lock and all of that, so uh, that bunker is not gonna be like very helpful. It's gonna be more like a bait for the enemies if they try to attack me without using the spy capsules on me. But maybe if he puts his own bunker, I can help him like with a lot of wasp from the starport or something like that. Outside of that, I'm gonna be using that defensive formation. I still have, I think, let me see, yeah, another factory and another training camp to use, so that can be like more walls to my world, like improvised walls. And the defense bunker is gonna be really, really expensive, but I'm gonna try to get at least one. Uh, and mostly because this is gonna be a constant bait for both the enemy and myself. It's gonna be a bait for the enemy because if they see that I fill the bunker with strong units, they're gonna throw their missiles and everything to destroy it, so they're gonna be wasting resources on that. And my towers will have more of a chance of defending. And also it's gonna be a bait for me because I'm gonna be trying to put strong units in the bunker, only for those units to get, killed at a distance every time I get invaded. But anyway, that's how the game works. And aside of that, of my defense strategy, I'm gonna try to slowly upgrade the towers because level 4, for example, is nice here, but it's really expensive to get it, especially because of the coins. Like, it's really, really expensive. And my workers, I have 3 workers right now. I'm gonna be trying to use those workers to be constantly upgrading the walls that I have And I don't know if the mines are worth leveling up, because every time they get used, you have to put them again. So that means you will have to put them again and waste even more coins in leveling them up. And so, but I'm gonna try to put a lot of walls, and then I'm gonna upgrade all of those walls. And by the time I do all of those upgrades, it's gonna be next video in which I continue the attack at Firebeat's planet. And then, you know, after the Firebeat's attack or invasion, I'm gonna do like the visual rework on my planet or my colony. I'm gonna be taking down this kind of weird trees that are here on the sides, as well as these rock formations, the spider rock and the claystones. And then I'm gonna be taking down a little bit of the this part that is right here with the craters, maybe the small ones. The only thing that I really want to leave untouched is the spaceship crash, and the things that are really on my, sides or the corners of the planet. Well, yeah, that's gonna be my strategy, and that's gonna be what I'm gonna be doing the next days. So, this is all for the update on how is my progress here on the Galaxy Life. And yeah, that will be all. So, until the next time or whatever. Thanks for watching and being here. So yeah, until like maybe 20 hours or so.